Hey, this is Pastor James coming to you with a midweek message to lift you up and give you some encouragement. And after this message, I'd like to share some amazing things that are happening in the life of our community so that we can build communities so that more people know the hope and joy of Jesus. Now, this is the big idea that I'd like to share with you right now, and it's this simple one, that people usually take peace for granted. Now, this makes sense. When things are peaceful, they don't stand out. It just kind of feels like just something that happens all the time, that you don't have to work for. It's just happening. Just like people who are healthy don't oftentimes cherish the ability to breathe. It's only when your nose is stuffy do you then wish that you could just breathe again. It's only when your knees are hurting do you realize how precious and beautiful it is, a gift, to be able to run at any time without any pain. Now, the question I have for you is this: in what ways are you healthy right now? And peaceful as well. Now, this isn't necessarily an easy question to answer because the things that are working in our life don't necessarily stand out. They work in the background. They're kind of there, but we take them for granted. Now it's time to just spend a moment and think about all the things that you have, all the things that are working well in your life. And then to recognize that it is important to spend some time focusing on those areas, not always the areas that stand out that are not working, but focus on the peaceful areas or the healthy areas of your life. And then listen to this scripture that is so helpful for guiding your way toward greater vitality. This is the scripture, and it's from Ephesians 4:1-3. It says, "Therefore, as a prisoner for the Lord, I encourage you to live as people worthy of the call that you receive from God. Conduct yourselves with all humility, gentleness, and patience, and accept each other with love. And make an effort to preserve the unity of the Spirit with the peace that ties you together." Now notice those words. Make an effort to preserve the unity of the Spirit with the peace that ties you together. This means that we need to put time and energy into promoting peace. Otherwise, you know what? We're going to lose it. And when we lose it, it will be too late. Sometimes it's just too late. You can't get the peace back that you had before. And so that means that promoting peace isn't just about not engaging in violence. It's not just about abdicating your responsibility or just being passive. In fact, the very word ignorance, which often leads to things falling apart and peace falling apart, it's not the same as stupidity. See, stupidity means that there's no capacity for you to understand. Ignorance means that you're just checked out. You're not even doing what you need to do in order to do what you're called to do. So this is important. Don't ignore peace and let it fade away from your life until the point where there isn't peace in your life anymore. Pay attention to the relationships where God is calling you to have peace, unity, and you may have that already. You may already own that peace and unity. Don't let go of it because it is precious, and only when it's gone will you realize how important it was. I pray that this message encourages you to dig deeper into the ways that you might be able to promote peace and lift other people up, and to take the peace that you already have and to work at it. These messages and other messages are all available on the Highlands Church app, along with praise reports and prayer reports that we'd like you to join with us in praying on a weekly basis, as well as all the events and activities that you can imagine are listed there. Everything about Highlands is in one place on the Highlands Church app, so check it out. Here's a couple of things that you're going to find there. First of all, Christmas Eve is happening at 2, 4, and 6 p.m. right here at Highlands Church. That's right. There's an hour-long worship service that starts at 2 p.m., and then another one at 4 p.m., and then another one at 6 p.m., and we're going to have them inside. Beautiful candlelight services right here. And we want you to join us, and we also want you to invite your friends to join us so that we can make this a great big community-wide celebration, and so we can use Christmas as not just an opportunity for us to draw close to God, but for us to promote peace, for us to do that with our gentleness, our humility, and our love. And then the next thing that's happening is amazing. It's this great big opportunity to give. Now you're thinking about your Christmas list, your Christmas wish list, your gift list. And on that list, you probably have some brothers or sisters or a mother or a father or a child. But it's really important to think about, well, putting Jesus on that list. You know, Jesus' greatest Christmas wish was that we would love one another, that we would build unity, that we would have that peace that passes understanding as we place him at the center. And do you know what does that better than anything else? Your church. Wherever your church is, Highlands Church. If your Highlands Church is your home, you need to know this. Highlands is the mechanism by which Jesus actually told us that we should go ahead and promote peace. In fact, the whole idea of the church is Jesus' idea. And it's his greatest wish that we would invest ourselves into the church. And for every gift that you give, there will be a miracle that takes place next year in terms of a child discovering what it means to live in a peaceful home, or somebody who's food insecure, discovering what it means to have peace because the food comes to them, and then even deeper peace because they discover that it comes from God and from a community that it is a representative, an ambassador of God in their life. You know, there's so many things that we do every single day, every single week. In fact, today in the church, we had a Bible study fellowship for women, and you know how many people showed up? Over 50 every single week. Over 50 women reading the Bible, praying together, lifting each other up, promoting peace because they're working at it and they believe in it. By the way, one of the greatest things that happened this last week is we had 22 people sign up to serve in the children's ministry. We are so excited about that, and we need more people to sign up for that. And there's one other volunteer opportunity that we're going to be talking about today because it's coming up in just 2 days, and that is the Ski Patrol. We have this thing called the Highlands Church Ski Patrol that we've been doing for 15 years here at Highlands Church. It's an amazing thing, and we set up 5 tons of snow, 5,000 pounds of snow on the street on Vine Street, and then we welcome the kids of Paso Robles with that snow. And as they're coming, they slide down that sledding hill. And it is the most beautiful, amazing thing. Now, we could use some extra volunteers for that because it's going to be extra work on Saturday, and we want you to be a part of it. So please, if you can sign up, go to our Highlands Church app, and you'll see all of the volunteer opportunities that are there and available for you to sign up. And we just love it if you would just click and sign up and set up. We love you. We love everything you do. We love all the ways that you express God's love to others and the way you promote peace. We love that we get to do it together with you. And just, it's not even conceivable to think of all the ways that it happens. In fact, this Christmas tree here is here because we were having a great big kids student celebration, middle school and high school celebration with, amazingly, there were 28 kids here at Highlands Church, middle school and high school, having a great big celebration just yesterday. And it was so great to be able to welcome them. We had a big family dinner together. We all broke bread. Well, it was garlic bread. And we had pasta. And we played games and had fun. And some of those kids were new. And we asked if they'd ever been to a youth group before in their life. And 2 of them said that they'd never experienced anything like that. And they've never even been to a church experience before. You did that. You made that possible through your hard work and through your investment and your care. Keep it up. God is doing big things here, and everything that we do makes a difference. If you need any help or anything else, let me lift you up. Call us here at the church. We're going to do everything we can to encourage you during this difficult season. We love you. Take care.